What's up guys, it's Anders, and in this video I intend to save you a good $20 to $40 and show you why you don't need MIDI chord packs when you're using FL Studio. If this video does save you, why don't you go get something you'll actually enjoy, like checking out the Straight Outta Fruity Loops t-shirts down in the description below. So inside FL Studio there's a very cool feature in the piano roll that actually contains pretty much every chord option you could ever want, and even if you don't know any music theory, you can still use these to make fantastic progressions. So let's just quickly whack our BPM down a bit. We'll go for sort of a hip-hop vibe with this piano. Now, the first thing is the helper that shows us what key we're in. So you can see at the minute some of my piano notes are highlighted in white, and they're always going to be in a particular key. So if I just choose those, it will roll up perfectly well in that key. Now the simplest triads in each key simply miss out every other note. So if we were to just do this, we've got a triad. We can very easily then just do this. And it's always going to work as long as we leave at least one gap. And we can mix those up really easily. However, if we want to get a bit more complex with our inversions and other things, we need to have a look at those chord options as well. So everything's hidden up here. So first thing, we can go helpers and we can do our scale highlighting, and that's what we did before. So we had it there in F major. Let's just switch it up a bit and we'll do a minor harmonic, but keep it on the F sharp. Then we've also got pretty much every chord you could ever need up in here as well. Then we've got stamps. Now we just put it into a minor harmonic. So let's grab the minor harmonic stamp, and it's leading off of the F sharp. So if I stamp it on an F sharp, look how it feels exactly the right notes. So if we were to take that, perhaps copy it over a couple of times, and we could quite simply just start removing notes from this scale. So we've got maybe like 3 or 4 left each time. This isn't going to work for us every single time, but we're definitely going to get something kind of cool each time, right? Okay, we can start building up chords that way as well. Now also under stamps, we've got all of the chord types, quite literally everything, inversions on majors, the whole lot. So if we were to take a major 7th, for example, and stick it on our F sharp key like we did before, we've got a major 7th chord right off the bat. Now, if we were to switch our helper into the major, we'll keep it on F sharp. We're going to have that major 7th, right? We could do the stamp again and do it on a different key. This time we can see that 2 notes aren't falling in the right place. So we can put them somewhere we know they will work. See how easy that is to do? So we could even then copy our first chord, bring it into here, and we know that we can maybe just drop that note and it's still going to work. Right, so you don't need to know at this point what all these keys and chords do, just how they're going to sound and how they're going to work. So you could take literally any one, drop it where you think it's going to work on a note. So we're leading everything off of the F sharp here. Have a quick look at the scale, see that, okay, it's missing on a couple of notes on the scale. Bring this one up, bring this one up, and bring this one up, and it's going to work because we've left at least a gap between each one. We can literally go and grab any of the other ones. Let's grab a 13th, we'll stick that one note below. We can start to get a bit more creative. Let's take half of this chord and let's treat it like it would be a left hand and right hand. If we hold command and tap up, it's going to move it up an octave for us. And we can do the same with this section. We just give it a feel of like some split-handed play. That all feels a little rigid at the minute. A lot of the chord packs will have a little bit of a movement in it. Super simple thing to do. Select everything here. We're going to go back up to our option at the top again. This time we're going to use tools and we're going to use something called strum. This strum's just going to help us lead those chords in just a little bit. See, if we push the time, they all fall really out of sync. But if we have it just a little bit applied, it helps them just feel a bit more natural. And if you want to take my super neat melody trick, once we've found some chords we like, we just run the slicer tool through them a couple of times. You can get some nice like sloppy keys playing there. So hopefully guys, that was helpful for you, and you now understand why you don't need to buy MIDI chord packs in FL Studio. You've got all of the tools you need right there built in. And if that did save you spending that money, do check out the merch for me. We've got the Straight Out of Fruity Loops t-shirt, which is absolutely awesome. I hope the video was helpful for you, and I will see you on the next one.